Hey all, Russ here, RVerTV. Welcome. Check it out. We are trucking south right along the Mississippi Great River Road. Just left Elizabeth, Illinois. Gonna head down to Savanna. Then I'm gonna spend the night in an RV park. Then tomorrow we're cutting over to Iowa. Alright, here's a little town. Lots of farms. You see silos everywhere, old time farms. What a pretty place. Back roads, small towns. Oop, there's a sign. Hanover. Welcome to Hanover. Population is 850 according to the sign. And we got road construction. Made it through, yay. Looks like sewer line maybe, the sidewalks. Big time improvement. Little sign there said Apple River. We got the flower baskets. Small town USA. What a fun trip it's been coming down along the Mississippi River on this great river road, both sides. We started up in Winona, Minnesota, and been zigzagging our way ever since. We ain't done yet. Old style buildings. It's mid-afternoon though. I want to keep rolling. I want to get on down to Savanna where I'm going to spend the night. Then in the morning we're going to cut it back over to Iowa. Down to LeClaire, Iowa. Supposed to have a Buffalo Bill Museum. Plus, that's the home of that TV show, American Pickers. So I thought we'd go up and see their little gift shop, I think store. Looked at it online, doesn't look very big, but we're going to find out tomorrow. And that'll be the last stop along our Mississippi River trip. Then we're trucking east because right there at LeClaire you can pick up Interstate 80. Then gonna head over towards Illinois, Indiana, and then geared up for our Route 66 trip. Going home, going back to Arizona. Been a long summer, a lot of travel. Oh my goodness, I'm wore out. There'll be so much new content and video for this winter, fall and winter. It's unbelievable. Every week there'll be new videos. Okay, it is hot and humid. That humidity is up and so is the heat. Hot August days in the Midwest, huh? Or central at US, I guess we'd be in here. Looks like the crops are getting up there, getting ready to be harvested soon, probably. Fun trip. Alright, won't be too much longer. We'll be down Savanna. Hard to tell, but see the railroad track right there. Mississippi River is just on the other side of those trees. You should be seeing it shortly. The trees go away. There it is. Water. Yay. And there it is. Mississippi River. Across there would be Iowa. A little more blue sky down there. We're finally driving out of those clouds. Thought we'd get rain, but didn't happen. Wow, this is pretty through here. Those train tracks are right there, too. Right on the edge. Wasn't that grotto cool? Grotto and shrine up there in Dickeyville. If you get a chance, check out that last video. Also, the Grant home, U.S. President Grant. I think he was the 14th president. That was a simple home. What amazed me is the size was small. You always think of presidents' homes being large, but anyway, check out. Ooh, I see a bridge. Yay. This must be Savanna. I need to stop, change camera batteries, and get my bearings, see where I'm at here. Oh, look at this. Like a little park memorial. Perfect. Let's make a pit stop here. It's Veterans Memorial here. Pretty cool looking murals on that little building. One thing about small towns, they really support their local heroes and veterans. Got murals all the way around it. Kind of nice to be out of that van too. Oh man, I'm ready for a little bit of a rest tonight. Wow, that's pretty good artwork. They've got a little pavilion down here. Probably sit here and watch the big boats go by. Barges and stuff. There's more of the memorial. I'll walk over there. Got a little shade here. It's perfect. And looks like some fishermen down there in the bank. And your train tracks right along the river. Pretty. I've been looking hard, I know I've been saying it here quite a bit, at doing the River Road from like Louisiana all the way up to the north. Maybe next year we can get a trip like that going. Especially starting way down south. Check out their memorial here. Dale Gardner. Oh, he's from here. He flew on the shuttle missions. That's cool. Local guide turned hero, huh? This is a very well done memorial. Here's all their names, local veterans, lots of local history here. And Mr. Gardner has a bridge named after him, Veterans Memorial Bridge. That sign on the other side said he passed away unexpectedly. Brick sidewalk here. Very, very well done. Well, great little pit stop for me. I think we'll keep rolling, cut through Savanna, and then go find that RV park. And I just timed it right before the lawnmower started up. Seems like everywhere I film there's either a leaf blower or a lawnmower going. Good place to be in the mowing business. Green grass everywhere. Well, what do you say? Let's cruise the streets of Savanna. There's a grocery store up here. I want to make a quick stop. Grab a couple things to eat tonight. All the houses have the same architecture and design, huh? Really dates them back. Pretty neat. Here comes the old brick buildings. All the generations of different businesses that's been down here. Businesses change, but the buildings don't. Just the people. It's cool they're keeping them going, restoring them. Alright, I gotta start paying attention here. Got the phone going. It's called Sullivan's Food Mart. Should be right around this corner up here. There it is, right to the right. Alright, I won't bore you with all this. Get parked. Just run and grab a couple things. One thing in the van, the fridge isn't that big, so I usually have to stop every day or two to just buy fresh stuff. I don't buy much, just me. Alright, this will only take a second. Nice little store, very friendly. Local businesses like that, that's kind of cool. You could hear them in there gossiping and talking. They all know each other. It's fun to listen in. Alright, we're gonna go find this RV park. Looks like about 4 miles out of town here. Now tomorrow when I cut over to Iowa, I could double back, go across that Gardner Bridge, but I'll probably drop straight south. Then cut over, we're going to cut into a town called Clinton. Wow, I see a lot of flowers. Pretty time of year here. Okay, this should be our road up here. Once again, this is all part of the Great River Road. Follows along the Mississippi. Actually goes both sides of the river. All the states have their own version of it. This must be the suburbs to Savanna. Just kidding. Looks like car dealers out this way. Yep, there's a Chevrolet dealer. Stop and get a new Chevy. Bet they're busy around here. Okay, should be right up the road here. It's called Seven Eagles RV Resort. I just found it randomly on Google. It kind of timed out with the distance. I wasn't real sure. But Savanna, I've been driving all day, so there's a perfect oh, slots. They got slot machines? Wow. Okay. Well, this is home for the night. There's your mighty Mississippi out there. Also all kinds of marsh and areas here. There is a trail that you can walk out through there. There's our road we're taking in the morning. Cool place, fun little trip today. Nothing but farms, huh? Cool park. A lot of permanent, semi-permanent people stay here. They just set up their rigs for all summer. See all the porches on there and stuff on their RVs. Then they close it down in the winter. Kind of different. Very quiet, very peaceful. I just zonked out last night. I was beat. So, anyway. What do you say? You want to go to Iowa? Heck yeah. Alright. Since everyone's agreeing. Won't be far. Got about, 45 miles or so to get down to LeClaire. Sun's coming up. The days are just now, you can notice a little, they're getting a little shorter. Being later in August. And we got some blue sky today. Cool. Farm after farm after farm through here. You see corn. I wonder what else they grow. It's got to be a lot of different things. Pretty soon it'll be harvest time all over. That's good for work camping and RVing. A lot of these farms will hire work campers, RVers. Can usually work a few weeks, pick up a good chunk of change doing it. You see a lot of those companies advertising quartzsite at the big tent. Always looking for workers. according to the phone, this is a little town called Thompson, Illinois. Yep, there's a sign that said so. I gotta stop up here somewhere and change camera batteries. I was reading a little bit about that town of LeClaire. That Buffalo Bill Museum ought to be cool. It's supposed to have an old paddle wheeler or something inside of a building we can look at. Then that's also the hometown for that TV show. What do they call it? American Pickers. Which they've been on TV for a long time. Doubt if we'll see them guys. Oop, I'm gonna borrow this guy's parking lot up here. Yeah, too crowded. Find a gas station or something to pull in. I think I see something coming up. This'll work. Go and grab a cup of coffee too. Fuel prices have been fairly consistent. A little less than $4 a gallon for diesel. Alright, let me get set up here. Okay, we're getting in just to the outskirts of Fulton, but we're cutting across the mighty Mississippi town called Clinton, then we'll drop straight south into LeClaire, and our turnoff should be up here pretty quick. I'd say this is it coming up. A little bit of residential area through here. People are just getting up, going to work. But our bridge should be straight ahead. Alrighty, we're leaving Illinois, heading to Iowa. See, that's what's so cool about this river road. You can just zigzag it. Both sides. You could probably drive this road many times and still not see it all. Alright, hang on to your armchairs. We're crossing the mighty Mississippi. See, this direction we're heading west. Okay, we are now officially in Iowa. Again. Because that big sign right there says so. Okay, and we should be making a left right up here at this traffic light. That guy was in a hurry, huh? Yep. got it all mapped out on the phone here. Here we go. We're going to cut through Clinton. And then we're going to stay on this. I think it's 67 all the way down to LeClaire. Miles wise, not that far. This is a pretty big town. We got to go through some town traffic here. That sign there says downtown district straight ahead. Yeah, these are old river towns. Go way back. Fast food places everywhere. That's one thing I avoid, is that stuff. Being on the road in the van, I try to eat best I can in the van. So that's why I usually hit little stores. Okay, it looks like we're getting into the downtown part. What is that, big church? Wow. That's impressive looking. I'm not going to stop here in Clinton. We're just going to do our sightseeing drive through. LeClaire is where we're going to explore. Should be timing out pretty good. Time we get down to LeClaire, about another half hour, that museum should be opening up. But if you ever wondered what it was like to drive through Clinton, Iowa, this is it. Mile after mile. This is a big town. Here you go. Here's some of the older buildings. Oh yeah. I'd say this is Old Town here. Can you see the clouds rolling in off to the left over the water? We're right on the Mississippi River. I mean, we're right here. I don't know if it's clouds or fog. Definitely old brick buildings. We're gonna have to do a little zigzagging up here, it looks like, on the phone. Got to make a right here. I'm following 67, Highway 67. And should be making another turn right up here somewhere. See, I knew all along which way to go. Sure you did. Well, the phone did. Yeah, goodness. Yeah, them clouds are hanging right over the water, aren't they? Got blue sky here. Maybe there's a better way to get through all this. I don't know the streets at all. Trust me, not at all. So I just kind of stick to the mapping system here on Google. And I'd say we're doing good. Once we get a little bit farther out of Clinton here, we're going to pick up right along the river. Wow, what is that? A big concrete plant? Something over there? That is huge. Almost looks like we're gonna go into some rain clouds up here. Alright, we're just staying right here on 67, trucking south. Alright, here's another turn. I'd say we're out of Clinton. I had to pull the cameras in for a while. I caught a heavy shower, rain shower. They're fixing the roads here too. Big project. Yeah, went another mile or so and all of a sudden it just started raining. Had to pull the cameras in. But we're in good shape now. You can't see it off the camera, but I can see it off the left is a river. Let me look. This is called Princeton. Want to go over the river? Heck yeah. And not that turn. Oh yeah, I see old buildings over there. There's a river. Yeah, let's make a stop. We've got a little time left before we get down LeClaire. Yeah, we got right back into cloud cover. There's our Mississippi River. This is our last day of seeing it. From here, once I get done there in LeClaire, we're going to video that museum. Probably right around noon time we'll be done. Then we're going to start trucking east because Interstate 80 runs through there. I'm going to take the interstate for a couple 100 miles to truck east. Wow, they got a little park here. This is cool. Oh, we gotta stop. Looks like a boat launch. And marina. Only a couple boats. There's the Mississippi. Sure does get wide in some areas. The history of this. Yeah, cute little park. Yeah, I could see it driving down the road. Thought, why not? Let's stop, check it. Princeton, Iowa. That entire building's made out of concrete. They are ready for high water. And they probably get it. This river does flood. Well, let's see what else they got. Their own Veterans Memorial to all the wars. Flag flying. Doesn't that be fancy, but it's meaningful. Cute little park, got benches, little gazebo. It's probably a busy place at one time. Big buildings, huh? Anchors hanging off the light poles in a place called Go Fish Bar and Grill. That is perfect. I love it. All right, let's keep on trucking. See the anchors? Little decorations off their electric poles. Okay, well, we had a little time before that museum opened. Gotta check it out. RVerTV style. You get back on 67. LeClaire is right down the road. We're close. For more information on my travels, be sure to check out my website, RVerTV.tv. There you can sign up for the free newsletter. Also, we're posting blogs and journals and all kinds of stories over there about the recent videos posted. So that's kind of a new feature. Also, we got merch, coffee cups, the whole Armchair Traveler series. The ones with the dogs on it, grandma, the grandpa, all of it. Plus we're coming out with some Route 66 mugs as well, t-shirts and whatnot. That's all over there on RVerTV.tv. Plus, if you get a coffee mug, you can submit your picture. We call it mug shots. It's a new thing on the newsletter now. If you want your picture holding an RVerTV coffee mug, if you get one, email me the picture. You mail it to info@RVerTV.tv. Send the picture and we'll feature your picture and you in an up-and-coming newsletter right there on RVerTV as well. Make it fun for everyone, and I appreciate it. Appreciate all the support and everyone that gets involved with the website. Once again, it's RVerTV.tv, which helps support the channel and future videos just like this one. Traveling the Great River Road. Right there on the left is the mighty Mississippi, and we're heading to LeClaire, Iowa. Made it. Here it is. Some of these houses are old. What a view they have right of the Mississippi. Alright, there's supposed to be a big parking lot up here, museum. Gotta find it, then we're gonna walk around town. Timing should be just about right. Museum opens at 9 and that American Picker Place at 10. Wow. Here's their downtown. Oop, better pay attention. I think I gotta make a left here. No, not big at all, is it? Yep, there's the museum building. I seen that picture online. Buffalo Bill Museum. We've seen a lot of his stuff, huh? Last year, remember, where was that, Nebraska? His actual home. That was cool, seeing his old homestead. Alright, well, I'll get parked. We'll take a little walk. They're not quite open. We say let's go up to the street. We'll check that. Stretch our legs, get out of that van. Heck yeah. Good old Buffalo Bill. He was iconic back in his day. All the shows he did. He was a scout. All kinds of stuff. There's your old alleyway. They got porches on the back of the buildings. Wonder if it flood. It's got to flood. I wonder how high up it comes. Pretty flowers. This is a very, very cool little town. There's money here, huh? Them buildings are mint condition. Wow, look at that place. Big old rounded windows. Cool. That place is old. I know I keep saying it, but it's fun to look at. Coffee shop, cafes. It's just now turning 9 o'clock, so that museum's open. We'll wander down towards that. There's a boat. Or is that part of the museum? Wow, quite a few cars. Here's their Veterans Memorial. Right here on the mighty Mississippi. Nice little benches. You can sit out here, watch big boats go by. Wow. That sign's toast. That's a replica boat. So, not sure what they do with it. Morning. How you doing today? Ooh, there's one of those big barges. It's get up a little close. We're peeking the windows. And there's our water. Last day we're going to see it. Oh, here comes a barge. Oh, we got to wait on this guy. Those things gotta hold just a tremendous amount of grain or whatever they're hauling. Remember up in Winona, we seen them getting filled. Yeah, look at the size of this. Philip M. Pfeiffer. Big old flat bottoms, they just plow right through that water. So it looks like he's pushing 3 of them. I'd still like to ride on one. I think that would just be a hoot and a half. Maybe someday figure out how to get on one. They probably make you work. You ain't riding for free, just get on there and work. I think it'd just be cool. They had pictures of this online. They're painted boulder here. Quite a bit of artwork. This is a plush little town. This place is nice. Very nice. Yeah, it's painted all the way around. That's very artistic. There's old Buffalo Bill. A lot of history on it. That's cool. That American Pickers place is across the street behind that gas station up there. Well, that's a all engine. They got 2 big engines probably in that thing. Has to hold just a ton of fuel. They push those barges all the way up. They probably go clear out into the Mississippi, out in Louisiana, New Orleans, go through all the lock systems. Long ways. A lot of miles. Oh wow, he's got quite a few tied onto this thing. 3 wide. Ingram Barge Company. Cool. Nice little flower garden. You know me and flowers. I got always check them. Love the colors. Museum is open. The Buffalo Bill Museum. Regional history. Right here in LeClaire. Well, let's see, his home was in Nebraska. Then in Cody, Wyoming, they got a massive museum on him. Big old paddle wheel there. Looks like right off a ship. Back in the day, the river is probably just packed with them things. Great River Road, here you go. Shows you all the stops. Okay, we're in. There is local history, Buffalo Bill, and Mississippi River history. Wow, that's a good picture. Personally, to me, I like the local history more. Even though you don't know their local history, all the pictures, it's amazing what they save. And there's your flooded town. And that guy had a bad day. He ended up in a museum. The river pilots, I bet all the captains of the boats had to know all the sandbars. Captain Philip Suter. Yeah, this stuff goes way back, doesn't it? Legendary Mississippi River pilot. There was no GPS and none of that stuff back then. It was, you just had to learn the river and expect the changes probably. Even the time of year, the river would go up and down. It wasn't dammed back then. Probably got pretty wild. My goodness, it got old captain's logs. Clean handwriting. You can't even read my handwriting. The Van Sant family, riverboat pioneers. Well, that's a real boat. They just put a building over it. Quite a big building. all those logs. My goodness. Mile long, huh? All tied together. 1872. Wow. All right, all aboard. Go take it for a ride. Here's the old Lone Star. Everything made out of wood. Big old boiler in it. That paddle wheel is probably just churning back there. And noisy. Very well displayed. Everything painted up nice. Pictures everywhere. Bet they get a lot of people come through here. You got some fans going, that feels good. What do you say, you want to go up top? Their galley. Up, there's the bell. Not sure how to get up top. Not this way. Right there's our Mississippi. It looks like a restaurant or something on that barge out there. Maybe that's it. Alright, well, I'll figure it out how to get up there. Alright, they got a little elevator for handicap in here. But we want to go up top. I think stairs are in the back. Big old winch. They probably tied up a lot of ropes to that thing, pulling stuff. Up we go. And there's the Lone Star. There's their bell. Wow, pretty cool, huh? Went up and down this river a few times. Big wheel. That'd be a workout. Who needs to go to the gym? There's your gas pedal and handles. Wow, pretty simple, huh? That is a giant wheel. How fun. Even got a light bulb. I'm teasing. Nah, this is history. And they're saving it. What a cool place. LeClaire, Iowa. If you ever get a chance, get in here and check this stuff out. All these museums need support. Keep them going. And what else we got around here? Oh, some of the old pictures. Lone Star in 1869 to 1968. And there it is. Wow. There you go. That's where they slept. That's probably the captain's quarters. That old piping was probably for heat off their steam boiler. Kept them warm. What else we got? Another cabin. Old plywood floor. And a desk. Life was simple, wasn't it? And over the edge, there's your paddle wheel. Still got the cloud cover and a lot of cars out there. Okay, they had a few things down in the front here. Instead of shipping a bottle, how about shipping a box? Replicas, old models of the old paddle wheelers. There's your Dixie Belle. Every shape and size you could think of. Oh, here you go. Famous people from Iowa. John Wayne. Winterset, Iowa. Go figure. Wyatt Earp was born in Pella, Iowa. So they got some famous people from here. Leon Bix, Davenport, Iowa. Herbert Hoover, West Branch, Iowa. There you go. And the interstates, when they started constructing them, that changed everything. When those roads went in, took out a lot of little towns, you know, their commerce, bypassing everything, like Route 66. Progress. Oh, here you go. Now that is a cool boat. An old wooden Chris Craft. Absolutely elite. Not much to them, but extremely well built. Okay, I think this is a lot of their local stuff. Pictures of the old town. Looks like old buildings, what it was back in the day. LeClaire's historic districts. Couple boys with their imagination wanting to be on that boat. Heck yeah. There you go. Meat market. See, this is what I like, is the old local stuff. Base of a tree, which is very old. Huge, huh? And they saved it. Big chunk of it anyway. Estimated 225 years. Was cut down in 1964. It died from Dutch elm disease. And they saved it. Picture of a bunch of the old river pilots, riverboat pilots. Bet they could tell stories. And there's Wild Bill. Yeah, I still think about going to his house there. Up there in Nebraska. There's the house. We were there last year. Up there in Nebraska. Well, that man sure traveled the world. Pony Express, my goodness. The Lincoln Highway. That's another trip cross country, Highway 30. I've done pieces of it, but never the whole way. Highway 50's another one too. Native American stuff. Remember those old records? Musical instruments. See, this is what you get in some of this local history. People donate all their old antiques. Cecil Fletcher. Must have been popular here. Old piano. Player piano. Turn it on. Old time jukebox. And Tony LeClaire, that must be the founder of the town here. What the heck is this thing? Looks like an old treadmill. I'll be darned. Oh, no way. They put a dog on it to churn butter. It's a treadmill for dogs. A dog-powered butter churner. There you go. There's our cool find of the day. Where else are you going to find a dog-powered butter churner? That is something. Satellite dish. Got your lawnmower in here. Manufacturing. Okay. So they must have manufactured mowers. Maybe engines. That's something. When you got your shoes fixed, have a new sole put on your shoes. Now people throw everything away. Old sewing equipment. Farming stuff, tools. They got a little bit of everything in here. How about a snow sled? I had a sled when I was a kid. That looks like a little thing for parades or something. Probably when they have town parades. Pretty neat. Well, you know that TV show, that Picker show. I bet they've put stuff in here. All the cameras. This would have been me back in the day. Actually, I had an old box camera, like that little one there, when I was little. I cherished that thing. There's your fruit jar collection. And looks like some of their Civil War stuff, memorabilia. Old pictures. Little Abe Lincoln in here. More military. Cool. Fun little place to come into. All the old uniforms. There's a really good example of one. World War I. Guns and swords. All museums have that stuff. Yeah, this has been collected for a long time. Tons of history along the Mississippi. All these little towns. Here's their high school. Looks like all their high school uniforms. Old yearbook pictures. See if anyone's smiling. Not many. That's a nice photo though. That was a big deal to get those pictures taken back in the day. Here's your quilt room. All the old quilts. Sewing machines. That was high tech at one time. And all the ladies' dresses. All the fashions. Goodness. Mrs. Sam Guest. She wore a wreath of human hair. Right there. Wow. Okay. But the best find of the day is our dog-powered butter churner. I'll guarantee you I have never seen one in my life. If anyone else has, let me know. Dog-powered butter churner. What a fun little museum. Glad I came in here. Definitely highly recommend it. What do we have here? James Ryan, inventor. What did he invent? Here's his office. Old typewriter. James J. Ryan. More local history. I like that phone. Nowadays you put it in your pocket. Well, pretty cool to be in here. Flight recorders. Okay. Well, I'm just going to walk down to that American Picker place instead of driving a van. Right there's American Picker van. They probably own places around here. And some of the downtown info. LeClaire, Iowa. Well, you do. You have some tremendous history here. There's some of the old buildings. We walked past them. Authentic river experience. That'd be cool. Figured it'd be easier to walk over here than to try to drive. I guess I could have parked in the street right there. There's their building. They show that on their TV show. I used to watch it. I don't watch it anymore. I don't watch hardly any TV. But it was entertaining. There was two guys that ran around in a van. Go figure. They collect antiques. They ought to come to Quartzsite. Oh, there's that car. You see that on their show. Antique archaeology. There's their buildings. Wow, a lot of people here. This mainly looks like gift shops. Bet they do a heck of a business. Well, I'm just gonna nose around a minute, grab a couple pictures, and then we'll get out of here. Well, pretty cool. Very little, very crowded. They're mainly gift shops. I mean, it's cool. Part of their TV show stuff. So, anyway, get a chance, check her out. Alright, here we go. Want to go down here about 3 miles. We're going to pick up Interstate 80. What a fun trip this has been since we started up in Winona, Minnesota. Been zigzagging our way down this mighty Mississippi River along the Great River Road. And the sign says 80 East, heading toward Chicago. Route 66, here we come. And here's our last time across the Mississippi River for now. We'll be back. And I'd say right in here, we're back in Illinois. Journey continues. Talk soon.